Hello people from all over the world. Today we're going to talk about dictatorship. In the first commentary, what can we say about dictatorship? Well, maybe most of your answers will be oppression, roughness, and injustice. But the truth is, dictatorship is not that much. The best definition of it could be a political system that puts a single individual to have possession of all the power from a country or community. My present companion Sue will give you an explanation of what the dictatorship is.
So as Israel introduced, the dictatorship is a political system in which the whole power or the government remains in a single person, but it's not only that. A crucial part of a country is the community and what are the elements of a community. The crucial part of is the moral, the value of the people, and we can see how the political system may corrupt them. Because they feel so oppressed that their integrity starts to disappear as new policies are being implemented. But dictatorship has not always been a bad consequence for the country as a structure, but that is a subject from the historical sense.
From the human sense, as we were mentioning, that involves the values and the moral from the people. The stability of a nation may cause emotion to the population. For example, if a dictatorship is going well, the people will be happy, stable, and having a sense of union, progress, and peace for the rest of them. Otherwise, if the implied dictatorship is bringing a disaster, the people are going to turn aggressive with disaster and ignorance. Would be a main fact because they don't receive what they should, so that's why the values of the people determine the success of the dictatorship.
So now that we gave you the introduction, let's go with Sue.
Of course, all of you Mexicans must have as a first thought of the dictatorship the government of Porfirio Diaz. Let's go with our friends Paulina and Faust for a good explanation.
Hello and welcome. As our partner Sue said, we are Paulina and Faust. As she was saying, Porfirio Diaz is basically the topic of dictatorship. He has been controversial. Many people say that he has been the one that increased Mexico's chances and made the people to grow up morally, and others that he is suppressing and discriminated people, especially natives.
El Porfiriato was the name that his government received as he took possession of the power 7 total times because of re-election, having an account of 30 years. Going to the point, a historic way for me, he's the best president in Mexico to represent today.
Seriously, how can anyone think?
Yes, he gave many resources to people that Mexico quality increased in a serious way. All the people started to think more for all, the community than only themselves. He increased the education, the meditation, the national army, and the roots of commerce as well. The actual Mexico needs a new Porfiriato because it could make sense of union between the people again and also renovate the economic ideologies.
A very established opinion, but strange at the same time. We're going back with you, Jair, Sue, and Edgar.
Well, we're back. And this time we're discussing about Venezuela. You have probably already heard something about this topic, but if you haven't, here's a small introduction. After the harsh government of Hugo Chavez, Nicolas Maduro ended up being the president of Venezuela. With his arrival, things started to get worse. Right now, Venezuela is in a huge crisis and it has an unbalanced government. So people are obviously mad, because he promised things that at the end he didn't achieve. And plus there is shortage of food. Essential food, and the food that is available is so expensive for them. Purchases with the minimum wage are not reached.
It's very sad and disappointing what's happening right now there. But Venezuelans are already tired. There is a recent series of strikes. People are now speaking. The sad part here is that people are being killed there, and I'm talking about young people.
With the peace they are going, I think this can end up with a coup, because this is not a Russian problem, and I don't think we will handle it anymore. I can even imagine the lack of humility Venezuelan rulers must have towards their community.
Well, it's easy to say that, but it takes a lot of courage to do that, Edgar.
I agree with Edgar. I couldn't even imagine how it would be if I was in their position. Well, we will take a small break and return with Fox and Paulina for another explanation.
Hello and welcome again. As Israel said, we are giving a brief explanation about this topic. I believe they have already given an explanation about it.
Yes, they have. I've already known about this topic, but something caught my attention.
Well, what would that be?
The strikes, you've already heard about this topic. You'll be honest, I don't know there were young people involved in this. High school young people at the age all you should be worrying about is school. It's not if you are going to survive in the next strike or not. I can't imagine this.
I agree with you folks. This is shocking. I cannot say that I support the fact that there is very young people involved in this. But I can tell you that these strikes are causing solidarity among the people. This is causing unconditional support among Venezuela's citizens without even knowing each other. This is being affection towards people. They are regaining that sense of humanity. So even though they are losing a lot, they are also gaining something.
I must agree with you in this.
Well, I'm afraid that time is over now, but we will see in the discussion of a new topic soon.
Thank you for your watching. See you later.
And before closing, here's a question.
Would Mexico need a dictatorship to organize and restructure? See you soon.
People from all over the world. Today we're gonna talk about dictatorship. In a first, get the people from all over the
For the human sense, as we were mentioning, that involves the values. For the human sense, as we were mentioning, that involves the values and the moral from the people.
We're back. And now we're stop.
3, 2, 1.
Well, we're back. And now we're gonna discuss about Venezuela. You have probably already heard about some. We're back. And now we're discussing about Venezuela. You have probably already heard something about this topic. ¿Por qué me estás grabando, Paulina? I agree with Edgar. I couldn't imagine how it will be to have no